What is up, Gunplum modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Customs, and continuing with my my Bandai contest build that I've decided to make. I am now going to move on to the next build, which will be the Master Grade Nemo. I've already worked on the Detector. Now we're going to work on the Nemo. Nemo came out in 2006. Obviously, it's from the Zeta Gundam line. I'm sorry if I'm going to say this, I'm going to be referring to Battle Operations 2 almost every time. And I've been using this mobile suit in the game, and I really like how strong and powerful it is. It's actually supposed to be far more powerful than the standard GM or GM Custom. I got this on sale at... Oh, where did I get this? Did I get this at Gundam Planner, or did I get this at Hobby Link Japan? I can't remember. Probably some of you guys will probably tell me, oh, you got it from there. So who knows? The design is really cool. It's really stocky and beefy and all that stuff, and I really like its overall look. The one thing I never liked of the Nemo, and I don't fault the Nemo, it's beam rifle. Yes, the beam rifle design from the Zeta is supposed to be as powerful but small and a little, compact, not as bulky and heavy as certain weaponry from the 1 Year War. But that's something that you have to, as technology gets better, also it gets smaller and easier to manufacture and produce. It's stock. It comes with, of course, the beam. The shield, and then the beam rifle, and of course 2 beam sabers. If you want to have them holding it up. I believe the beam saber is held up in the back of the skirt, as I remember from looking at this online. Online and in the game. It has great detail there, especially in the legs, in the back. I can't tell if this has an inner frame arm. I see the inner frame leg in the chest area. Yeah, looks really nice. Mass-produced mobile suit Nemo. And I kind of like the shield, how it's foldable. That's nice. That's really, really nice. Oh yeah, so there's where the beam sabers are hidden. It's good. Now, we're going to build this, of course, and then I'm going to pair it up with the cannon. And the cannon that comes with the detector. And it will have some slight changes on this, considering that it's going to be a ground type mobile suit, and I want, even though the shield is a little thin, I'm going to thick it up a bit, give it a little bit more toughness to it. I'm going to omit the beam rifle. The beam rifle is not going to be part of this. Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't even see if there is a way to actually what do you call it? I don't see any place where you can actually take the beam rifle and store it anywhere. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, there it is. There's a place to holster the gun. Yeah, I think I'll keep it there. I thought maybe that was a good idea to keep it with the mobile suit. But if it's holstered like that while it's holding the cannon, yeah, that's cool. That I'll allow. All right, fair enough. It shouldn't be that difficult for me to build something like that. Yeah. Alright, so with that being said, let's open up the box and look at the contents of this kit and see what we have to work with here. Alright, let's see the contents of Nemo. Pilot there. Ooh! Oh no, this is not. You know, I'm saying ooh because This is a 1/100 scale pilot, and I was looking for a 1/60 scale sitting down pilot so I can actually put it into my 1/60 scale Mazinger. But I think it's going to be too small. Or maybe just right, who knows? Well, I'll take it from then. Alright, so we have a portion of the shield, the green parts there. You have the clear orange for the visor. We have red parts. Red parts? I don't remember seeing this as red parts. Where the hell did this come from? Bandai 2005. Oh, this is probably from another. Well, hold on. Was this? Oh, okay, so I know Nemo is, I believe, part of the original. No. Yeah, where did the red parts come from? I don't remember Nemo having the red parts. Was this a joke? MSA 003. It is MSA 003. I don't know what the kanji says there, but I'm assuming that means Nemo. But it does have some red parts inside, like the thrusters and things like that. Huh, I'll have to review that. Maybe it's taking parts from the GM. Alright, so we have the inner frame parts for the legs, both of them, that is. Nice green, but something that I don't want to use. It's so greeny. We're changing that. So blue parts here, especially the vents for the thrusters. And then we have this plate for the weaponry. Only one weapon there, and then of course you have the inner frame chest part, waist. Oh, good. Oh no, that's not the arm. That's the leg. Yeah. Alright. This is going to be interesting. And you know what? I didn't notice that this thing had manipulator hands so it could hold up the cannon. And that's, oh yeah, there it is. There's two hands there. I don't see the grip. Alright, I'll find it in a moment. Just give me a search for this. Alright? Let's review the manual. Okay. 1/100 scale master grade Nemo. Of course, everything's all Japanese, so there's no detailed information about the Nemo unless you know it, but obviously that's why they invented Gundam Wiki. Okay, clearly you're going to use all the parts here, except for a few polycaps. Tools you'll need for the build. And it will begin with the head unit. Good illustration, very nice. Not the head unit, excuse me, the body unit first. Some great inner workings there. Good. The back panel. And then of course you have the assembly of the head. Then we have the arms, followed by the shoulder. Alright, so we have the internal of the, the split page where the color, where they show the kit in color, along with the Diaz Quattro version. From the Zeta line, there's also the Hayakushiki or Diaz and Hi-Zak. Not a big fan of the Hi-Zak. Every time I look at it, it looks so weird. It's like so off for whatever reason. And then here's more detailed parts of the Nemo, how it looks. And here are the colors. Green, kind of like a bluish tone, dark bluish tone, yellow, red, which of course I'm trying to figure out why there were red parts in the legs. Actually, let me go back to the beginning page. There's parts here for the bottom, but there's no indication that there was another set of... Yeah. So, why is it red? Strange. Never noticed that until now. Alright, so we have the assembly of the waist unit, the legs. You know, frame of the legs looks amazing, of course. And then I put it together to the waist unit and then the body. And then we have the weaponry. The only, obviously the beams. The beam rifle is very simple, a few parts. The shield is more complex, more detailed there. And then how to put on the weaponry. There's the beam rifle that'll go to the side, and the beam, and then the shield. And then we have the placement of the decals. It's very nice. Very nice. See some on this overall picture. I'm starting to see where I'm going to work on some customization. The back one is going to be interesting because I'm probably going to end up doing what I did with the GM Sniper Custom. Is it custom or 2? I forgot. I won't talk about painting like I did with the detector. And we'll build it first, and then we'll flesh it out, and then we'll talk about painting later. So let us begin building Master Grade 100 Scale Nemo.